Hello, y'all. I hope everyone is having a wonderful and awesome week. I'm coming to you all today to just talk to you a little bit about my journey and also to tell you that sometimes the Heavenly Father wants us to depend solely on Him. You know, y'all, I resigned from my job in 2014. And when I first resigned from my job, I never really knew what I or how my journey was going to start. I had made plans that I was going to be doing certain things, and I had plans that I was going to be making money this way and doing this and doing that. Well, unfortunately, those things did not go the way that I planned for them to go. And I say this a lot, y'all, because on our journey, we are always going to have some detours. We're going to have some potholes. We're going to have some things that happen when we make plans. I stopped really making plans and I just go, I'm not going to say I just go with what I feel, but I start trusting, really start trusting the Heavenly Father. I started trusting when He would speak to me. I started trusting the whisper, and I started being obedient for my life. I figured that if I'm going to do this, I need to find. This is my first time doing this, and I have not a clue on how to do this, so I might as well just be obedient and listen to His plan, because I know God has something better and bigger than what I could ever imagine. But when I first started my journey, I didn't really know how to get started. And like I said, I made plans, and then I started seeing things. I started really seeing what it really meant to step outside the box. I started seeing, once I made that decision to leave my job and I stepped away from my comfort zone, that's when I really started seeing how things really were. I started seeing how life really is not, I'm going to say really not, I shouldn't say not fair, but life isn't fair. But I realized that when you make a decision to step away and step out of your comfort zone, you have to completely trust God. You have to completely trust God, not a quarter or one third or one half. 100%. You have to put your faith in the Heavenly Father 100%. And the reason why I say this is because when God puts us in a position and He wants us to be in service to others, He has a calling and He has ordained things for our lives. He only wants you to trust in Him completely. And what's really amazing to me, when I got here on YouTube and I fought with him about training people and teaching people how to make jewelry, everybody that started with me on that journey, I may have 2 followers that is still with me. Everybody else that I started out with here on YouTube is gone. Everybody that I started out here on YouTube is gone. When I started getting close, when I started getting close and having relations with people and thinking that these people were going to have my back, they were going to be supporting me like I'm supporting them, God just removed them. Sometimes God only wants you to trust and depend on Him completely. And it threw me for a loop, because I was like, wow, why is this person treating me like this? Why? What happened? I be on that page. I be support. Took them right out. Took them right out. And I have to sit And when things like that happen, I say, okay, Lord, you must be trying to tell me something, because you want me to just trust in you and only you, And so I said, you know what? You've put me in this position to do this. So if I'm going to do this, I need to do this fearless. I can't do this journey and be afraid. Because when God is pushing you to do something and you are afraid to do it, that means you won't allow yourself to knock on doors. And you have to allow yourself to knock on doors. Sometimes, y'all, we don't know what God really has for us unless we truly decide to walk this journey and be fearless, trust Him 100%, and we have to knock on the doors. And even though that some of those doors may not be open, you don't know which door is going to be that door to lead you to His promises for your life. See, we get scared because we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know how things are going to take place. We've been on our job, we're miserable, but we're afraid to take the jump. We're afraid to step out there, get our feet wet, do something different, have a different result, because we're trying to do something different with our life. You have to completely trust God 100%. If you don't trust God 100%, don't ever make a decision to step out your comfort zone. Because in order for you to survive and make it, you have to be willing to do the things you need to do, and you cannot do it. And if you are afraid, you have to do it afraid, and you have to trust God 100%. And you have to be willing to knock on those doors, because you don't know which door is going to lead to God's promises for your life. Not only that, ladies and gentlemen, but you're going to learn things on this journey. You're going to learn things about yourself that you never knew existed. See, this is the part that really gets me, because I learned things about myself that I never knew existed. I never knew that I could do the things that I do and be okay with it. And the reason why I say that God prepares you before He actually give you that blessing is because He has to prepare you for your journey, because He know that the journey that He gave you is not going to be one of those easy journeys. He gave you a journey that you're going to need everything. And I've done videos on this. God be equipping us with the things that we need to complete the journey, because we have it already. But sometimes He has to put us in different situations for us to learn that we can get past that, and we can get past this. And He has us on every level, no matter which level we decide, no matter what road we decide to take, He has us. See, in our minds, before we even get there, we've already doubted ourselves. This is not going to work. You only been in it for 1 year and you complaining about it. I've done it. 1 year complaining. When is things going to change? No, you're just getting started. And see, another thing that God tell us too, when we be talking to God, we be asking God, we were like, God, I did this and I did that. He said, you need to do more. You need to do more. Because even though you're doing what I'm telling you to do, you need to do more. Because that more is what's going to make things manifest for you. That more is what is going to make things happen for you. And I know that you can do it. I know you have the capacity to do it. And that's another thing that we do, y'all. We limit ourselves, but we are unlimitless. We have unlimitless potential, but we limit ourselves. We say, no, I can't do this. This, it's not going to work. If you want something different for your life, if you want a different result for your life, you are going to have to step out of your comfort zone. Nothing great happens overnight. You have to trust the Heavenly Father 100%. Not 10, not 25, not 30, not 40. 100%. Also know that everybody that started with you is not going to stay. They're going to drop off on the side. And while you are on your journey, be willing to learn. Have an open mind to get everything you need so that you can be successful. I hope this message has helped someone today, because if it has, ladies and gentlemen, please share it. Because y'all know that when you help one, you help many. And I can't do this journey by myself. So I want to thank you all for watching today. Y'all have a wonderful and awesome day, ladies and gentlemen. Peace and blessings. See ya.